Alright. Hello, my name is Robbie Carbajal, aka HeatAssassin. I am from Blaine, Minnesota. I'm 19 years old and I'm majoring in biological science education. I started playing Rocket League in 2015, I believe. Late 2015, early 2016 is when I started. So I got into Rocket League when I went to my friend Jonah's house and he wanted to play and I was terrible at it, but I soon became better than him very quickly because he's terrible now. So my friend Jonah got me into Rocket League. I think when I look, it says about the 2,000, I think, but over all of my accounts and from switching over to PC, I think I probably have close to 2,500. I found out about the club by asking. I didn't know there was one, so I emailed Trey, actually. I emailed Trey, and he told me about the Discord, and he invited me to join it, and been in it ever since. My favorite memory is probably winning the championships for NDSU. Those are some good memories. Or making my old friend and I, we made a montage for our clan member. Those are my favorite memories. My in-game name is HeatAssassin. I chose it a long time ago when me and my friend made a clan called Heat. It was Heat Clan. His name was Heat Freestyle and mine was HeatAssassin. And I changed it to Remedy with an H when we stopped doing things for the clan, but then when I switched over to PC, it reverted back to HeatAssassin, so I just haven't changed it. My biggest strength is most likely my defense and consistency, I think, are my strong suits. My biggest weakness is it's my passive play style, I believe, because I play really passive and that's why I'm good at defense. But, when you get higher, it sometimes bites you in the butt. My biggest obstacle was probably getting out of champ, but it was a terrible time. But we're out of it now, so that's good. The last 2 seasons I won it with Urban Living. We struggled a little bit in the beginning. I think I got frustrated really quickly, but I'm over it now. We're good. But I think we figured out how to play with each other really well, and I won by being paired with Urban. Urban is just better than everybody else. So, it was pretty easy for me. I didn't do anything. That's how we won. That was our game plan. The most difficult part was figuring out how to play with each other because we both normally play defensively. We both are passive. And so he did a phenomenal job of becoming a very aggressive and bumpy and ball chasey player, which worked really well for our play style, and he did a phenomenal job of incorporating that into our team. And so that's definitely how he won, is him having the aggressiveness that he put forth. I don't think we would have done it otherwise. I mean, I want to hit SSL. That's a goal. I think my goal is in 4 to 5 seasons, I think, is my goal to hit SSL. Some things I want to work on is becoming more mechanical, because I'm not very mechanical currently. Well, at least for my rank, I'm not. And just being faster. I struggle sometimes with that because of my passive playstyle, so I need to play faster and more aggressive and become more mechanical. Those are my goals. I don't know, honestly. I think I'm probably most known for winning the seasons. That's probably what I'm most known for. But if people have played with me, then I'm known for my defense and saves. I think that's probably what I'm most known for, I would assume. School. I had a fun first year. I didn't do as well as I'd hoped in school, like grades-wise, but I had a good time. I made some good friends, and got to play a lot of volleyball, which is a hobby of mine. So yeah, I had a fun first year. I was a phenomenal student in school. It was I loved school. I just loved learning and going to my classes. I loved most of my teachers, which I think really plays a big part of it. And yeah, I always had fun in school. School was one of my favorite places to be. My major is biological science education, and I want to be a science teacher in either high school or middle school. And I chose to be a teacher. I've wanted to be a teacher since, I think, middle school. I think 5th grade, 6th grade, something like that. Mainly because of my teachers, Mr. Willard, who was my English teacher in 6th grade, and Miss Sieben, who was my science teacher in 5th grade. And they really were just phenomenal teachers, and I think teachers play a huge part in how students view school in general and like education. And so I want to be a big part of people's lives, and I think teaching is a great way to do that. I play a variety of games. Mainly Rocket League and Valorant now are my two main games. I have played a lot of Sea of Thieves in the past. Otherwise I play Rust, play some odd games like Escape Simulator and Risk of Rain and Stick Fight, just some odds and ends games. But yeah, I've been playing Rocket League consistently for 5 years. That's my most consistent game. I have played basketball since I think I could walk, honestly. I've played basketball for as long as I can remember, and then in my junior year of high school, my friend convinced me to try out for volleyball for a group called Minnesota Select, and so I did that, and it is now my favorite sport. I've been playing for 3 years now, and hope to continue playing. Otherwise, I play golf occasionally and disc golf, but those are more hobby type things. I don't have a favorite song. There's always a song I play every single time I get in a car. It's called Santeria by Sublime. That song I play all the time. Otherwise, Mr. Blue Sky is another song I play every time I'm in a car. Mainly because I like to play it really loud and then roll down my windows and make sure the people next to me hear it. It's a good time. My favorite artists, I'm a big acapella guy, so Pentatonic's Voice Play and Home Free are my probably top 3 artists. Otherwise, normal music would be AJR is one of my top artists. John Bellion. Recently, I've listened to Top House, which is I like their music quite a bit. Yeah, I listen to a lot of different people. I play video games, so that's kind of a hobby. Otherwise, I like building Legos. My mom got rid of all my Legos, so I was really sad about that, and I had to go buy new ones. But I love Legos. Legos are phenomenal. Otherwise, I've started playing disc golf and golfing. Those are some of my hobbies. And my family has always been big into board games and cards and stuff, so I've played a lot of board games. And reading. I love to read. I don't know why. It's just, just reading. It's cool. You guys should do it more. No, they are not supportive of me gaming. It's family. My mom doesn't let me play for super extended periods of time. So I used to play for super extended periods of time when she wasn't home. Otherwise, she used to have a time limit of like an hour and a half every day. That was the max I could spend playing video games. And now it's a little better, but it's iffy if I'll get kicked off if I get on before 8 p.m. So, I'm usually on at 8. It might have been on my DS, like Mario Kart, I think, was probably the first game I ever played. Or like, I had a game on an iPod and a few games. I don't remember them. The first big one that I vividly remember was Dance Dance Revolution on my sister's PS2. I was so good at that game. Played Dance Dance Revolution, Tony Hawk, and ATV racing. Those were big parts of my childhood. My parents were divorced, so Well, still are. They're not back together. But, you know, they got divorced when I was a kid. Like, I don't know, 2, I think. So, I don't really remember them, like, living together. But, you know, as I've grown up, it's been a little difficult with only one parent going back and forth. So, you know, that was probably a pretty hard thing to overcome for me. Yeah, I broke my leg. That was difficult for me because I'm a very active person. I like to do a lot of sports, and so, especially in the summer, I mean, couldn't really do much then because I broke my leg. So I was stuck at home trying to find other things to do. It was just annoying, to say the least. I'm a big fan of Whataburger. Unfortunately, they don't have them up here. So, you know, Cane's is a big one. Chick-fil-A. You know, those are probably my top 2 in that order. Yeah, Cane's. A lot of people say it's overrated, but you know, it's fire. I mean, I've got a trophy over there. It's not mine, but it's in my room, so I think it counts. Although I mean, I have won trophies. I think they're in keepsakes right now. I don't know exactly what they're for. I've played basketball for a long time, so I've won quite a few things from that. I have a lot of medals. But yeah, I don't have them out, so I can't show you them. But I do have some. I swear I have them. If I could go anywhere in the world. Honestly, I think I would love to go to Scotland or Ireland. Because my dad wants to golf there, and I think that would be a really fun thing to do, because, you know, I think it'd be beautiful up there. Otherwise, Dubai would be really cool. France, also. I would love to go to France. Yeah, somewhere in Europe, probably. That depends. If I was forced to fight somebody, like, if I was gonna die, I probably shouldn't say that. If I was forced to fight somebody, I would fight my friend Eric. Because, 1, I would lose really badly. But he would go easy on me. 2, no, that's it. That's the only reason. But if I was gonna fight somebody and was going to win, I think I could take Greek Avenger. I'm pretty sure I could take Greek. I mean, it's Greek. He's got the reach, but you know, I'm faster. I think I could take Turtle. You know, I've met Turtle. I could probably take Turtle. Oh,